In a time long ago, in the lush forests of ancient India, a monastery stood as a sanctuary for seekers of wisdom. This sacred place was home to the revered teacher, Siddhartha Gautama, known as the Buddha. His teachings drew people from distant lands, each eager to find peace and enlightenment. Among the many disciples was a young monk named Chandra. Chandra was zealous and dedicated, but he often struggled with impatience. He yearned for enlightenment, yet found himself frustrated by the slow progress of his spiritual journey. One day, after a particularly restless meditation session, Chandra approached the Buddha with a troubled heart. Bowing deeply, he expressed his frustration. "Master, I practice diligently, yet enlightenment seems distant. My impatience grows each day. How can I find the path to true enlightenment?" The Buddha smiled warmly, sensing the turmoil within Chandra. "Come, Chandra," he said softly. "Let us take a walk to the river." As they walked, the Buddha spoke of nature's rhythms, of the seasons, and the cycles of the moon. Soon, they reached a wide flowing river. The Buddha paused and pointed to a large boulder in the middle of the river, half submerged by the steady flow of water. "Look at that boulder, Chandra. It is unyielding, yet the water flows around it with patience and persistence. What do you see?" Chandra looked at the boulder, confused. "I see a rock obstructing the river's path, Master. The water must find a way around it to continue its journey." The Buddha nodded. "Indeed, the water does not try to break the rock, nor does it rush impatiently. Instead, it flows around it, persistently and patiently. In time, even the hardest stone is worn smooth by the gentle, consistent flow of the water." Chandra stared at the river, the realization slowly dawning upon him. "Are you saying that, like the river, I must be patient and persistent on my path to enlightenment?" The Buddha smiled, a glint of approval in his eyes. "Yes, Chandra. Enlightenment is not a goal to be rushed. It is a journey, much like the river's flow. With patience and persistence, you will wear away the obstacles in your mind and heart. Embrace the journey, and in time, enlightenment will come." From that day forward, Chandra approached his practice with a newfound sense of patience and perseverance. He learned to embrace each moment, letting go of his impatience. Gradually, his mind became as steady as the river's flow, carving a path toward enlightenment with gentle persistence. Years later, as a revered teacher, Chandra often shared this story with his own disciples. The lesson of the river and the boulder became a cornerstone of his teachings, reminding all who heard it of the power of patience and perseverance. The story of the Buddha and the river flowed through generations, inspiring countless souls on their journey toward enlightenment. The simple yet profound lesson continued to guide seekers, illustrating that true enlightenment is not a destination, but a journey of persistent, patient effort